Hello, hello, my lovely and wonderful punks. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. You know, one of these days, I need to get me one of those transition things for going between things because OBS just always takes so long to pop me in and then pop in the game when I get to the game screen. And I don't know, just like I feel like that's what a transition would cover, possibly. Also, I'm trans, so yeah, might as well have as many transitions as possible. We're doing another later in the day, going later in the day stream of blueprints. Hopefully by Thursday, I'll be pulled back to where I'm supposed to be. I did go to bed a lot earlier last night, but then I just slept pretty long, close to like 11 hours. So I needed a big CP. But yeah, I'm at least not tired today. So we're going to do more blueprints. We're going to see if we can make progress. I think I should have been writing down more of the angel names because I feel like that's going to be relevant at some point. But yeah, we figured out some stuff. So let's go ahead and... Hello, Jova. Overslept skunk, I do that. Yeah, I'm so eepy. I'm a eepy skunk. I want to hibernate, even though it is summer. No notification while watching another stream, nor are you live there in the sidebar. Also, Discord green dot again. What? Yeah, OBS. That's weird. Discord says I'm playing OBS. I don't know what's going on with that. Sorry, Jag. Best I can say is unmute my announcements channel. And then you should get a Discord notification whenever I go live there. I always do the @ here for that, so hopefully that'll help. Yeah, welcome in, Sammy. You were first. How you guys doing? How you doing, Jova? Is playing OBS just the idea of streamer simulator? Oh god, that doesn't sound fun at all. It's like one of those mega multitasking games. 15 streaking peppers, oh my. Oh my, there's so many peppers. Hello, Dragoon, how are you? Yum, yum. Oh, you've been playing Outer Wilds? How have you been enjoying it? I had to tap out of that game because it's got some of my phobias in it. But one of my friends has a tattoo of like one of the big things from the game on her back. Yes, I found the sauna, and we got multiple. Yesterday, our house was the temporal inn of fire and ice because I had the freezer, the furnace, and 7 different rooms that were you get a bonus tomorrow. Really cool and kind of brain bending. Nice. We're brain building over here today too. I still haven't figured out what adjustment I'm supposed to make to the pictures. Breakfast nook. Yes. The breakfast nook has been paying off in spades. Um, the breaker box here. So yeah, we did this vac indicator puzzle and it opened up the wall. Right. We're gonna turn off the keycard entry system. Turn on the light in the garage. Digging into the DLC got kind of spooky. Ooh. That's quite far. Oh. Do I waste a 3-door room or do I waste the corridor? We waste the corridor. Spare room. Isn't really a waste of the corridor, is it? It's not like a hard waste of the corridor. But since the corridor is never locked, it's generally better if I can put it in the upper parts, so that I can save a key. Let's see. So den here. I still have all of the entrance hall. Five gems, which is great. Use the chapel so that I can take advantage of this. Because yeah, I think at some point we're going to need to know all of the angels' names and put them in this numerical order. Mila's 5. The gardener talked about this angel, which was number 1. We know one of these angels is the angel statue outside. It's weird that the order's off. It's 1, 2, 3, 6, 4, 1 again? Oh, this is 5. I was just too far away. It looked like 1. Alright. Let's see. We'll do the parlor. Do our little gem puzzle real quick. A little drink because I'm kind of dry. Oh boy. The gems are in the false box. The gems are in the false box. Only one of the other boxes is false. Okay, so this has to be false because one of these would have to be true if this was true. And these have the same statement, so they both must be the same. So if these are both true, then this is the only false box, so the gems are in here. Boop, boop. Alright, lots of gems. Right. I've only got 2 keys, so I'm going to hold off on using my keys for a bit if I can. This one I will use because it'll connect to the foundation. What is a pirate's favorite room? I don't know. What is a pirate's favorite room? The parlor. Ah, nice. Okay, and we can do this now. Keycard system. Doop-a-doop. Security level is high. And offline mode is unlocked. Because I already shut them off. That's great. Okay. Nope. Alright, still need to figure you out, Mr. Elevator. Got dirt in here if I can find that. Okay, so I like the morning room, but that puts us in a dead end. Whereas the pantry kicks us up. I think I'd rather kick us up, and then that last room can be a dead end if we need it to be. Apple. Coin. Ah, the greenhouse. Okay. So this would dead end us here. But I do know that the greenhouse is one of the ones where, one, we haven't been in there before, and two, if I get the broken lever back, the broken lever goes to the lever that's in the greenhouse. Alternatively, I could take the dining room. We would get a bunch of extra doors, and I would be able to probably eat the meal fairly soon. But we do have another door out of the foundation and all of the entrance hall stuff left to do. So I say we go ahead and draft the greenhouse, if nothing else, to explore it as a new room. Got a free metal detector. That's great. Yeah, the broken lever. I wonder if it stays fixed or if I have to fix it every day that I want to use it. So it wouldn't be too hard to get the dark room again. Oh, I like that it's not actually connected to the rest of the house. That's neat. Got a note here. Oh, we have another song. Oh, I'm gonna have to put the song together, aren't I? Trees found inside will never shade the gems that shine in night and rain. The clue you hold cannot be paid with gems nor coin, so toss away the sheets you find, a worthy trade. And the word sheets is bold. All right, well let's open OneNote again. The only other page we've found has been in the workshop, so. Alright, so music sheets. And whoops. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 has sheets. And I wonder if at some point the game will sing this song. And looks like that's it. There's some dirt spots in here, but I have a metal detector. Just to say I'd need more paper, yeah, that's fair. I would probably need a dedicated notebook. Alright, this is locked. I think we can use a key here. Well, there's the dark room. I could just activate the dark room again and get the thing. Boudoir and guest bedroom both dead end us. We'll take the dark room. I'll go back to the utility closet and turn it on. down there, I'll go ahead and start going through the rest of the entrance hall. Mischief, hello. Thank you for the care package. I've got the steps. I've got the steps. I've got the steps. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 angels. Hold on. We'll open this too. Angels. Alright, I already have in my note that the maid is Mila, which was number 5. I know we've been told 2 other angel names, but I do not remember them because I did not write them down. My brain is going, oh no, I'm using so many steps, but I'm over the like starting number from day 1, so it's not really that bad. Whoopsie. There we go. I wish there was something that I could like jam the the breaker for the dark room open. I know that would be extremely dangerous in real life, but alright. So if possible we want to go forward here. Yeah, we'll take the workshop. The workshop's got another one of the music sheets, and we'll go ahead and open this door as well. That's the coat check. Don't really want that because we can just get the broken lever from the dark room now. So we'll do the library. And then we'll go in here first. Alright. History of Orindia for tomorrow. Ooh, the aquarium. Could be nice. We'd be wasting an end. Study would dead end us, but we would get some interesting stuff. The commissary. I think we'll do the commissary. Only got 5 coins, but hello. Gem, magnifying glass, shovel, set of gems. Oh, if I could get 1 more coin, I could get a shovel, and that would help quite a bit. Patio, terrace, morning room. Oof. Well, part of me wants to do the patio so that we can get as many, try to fill the whole house in, but I think the smart choice is the morning room. So I'll pick the morning room. Beep. Our free 2 gems. We get 2 gems tomorrow. There's a chest here that is locked, of course. Aha! 3 coins. Nice. Okay. It's worth burning a step to come back and buy a shovel. And then if I can get a if I can get a sledgehammer at some point, I can slam that open. The West Wing Hall.
35? That's so many skunk.
God, that scared the shit out of me. Thank you for the 35 months, the 35 skunks, Mozelle. How are you? Oh, my throat keeps getting husky. So many skunk. Imagine 35 skunk. Too much skunk? Nah, that's not possible. Okay. This could be a dead end. The cloister. 3 gems for a 4-door room. These are good rooms, but I don't think they're good rooms for right there. End up wasting a door. So I think we'll just stick a regular bedroom in there. Imagine. Wow. Okay. Do I do the patio now? I think so. I'll spread gems to my other 2 green rooms. Give us a couple of dig spots. A brick! Free key? Thank you. Metal detector is very useful because I would not catch these things otherwise. Okay. Hog. Let's see. Yeah, I think we'll open from here. The dining room. That seems like a good pick. I'll have to come back a little ways to unlock it, but... Which... Okay. The broken lever will unlock the bottom door to the antechamber. Although I still don't know... It gives me a basement key, and I don't know what to do with that as of yet. How's the move today? My hip hurt a little from Graham, and my throat is kind of dry. But other than that, I'm doing pretty decent. Emmy's in a nice mood because she actually got some sleep like she needed. Emmy kept being like, for those of you who weren't around for this conversation, Emmy kept being like, I want to get up. I want to have some rice, and I want to go to the corner store to get a little chocolate, and I want to take a shower, but the bed is so comfy. And then she just fell asleep. It was cute. All right. Ooh. Take the drafting room for 2 great options. She is. I think we'll take the drafting room. Ooh. Ah. I don't know if you guys heard my fingers just absolutely like crunch. Alright. So, this room. I do have 2 more off of the workshop, so if this one kicks up or if it dead ends, it's not the end of the world. The coat check, or the billiard room, or the storeroom. None of those are great, so I'm going to take my free redraw. The corridor is useless here. I don't really benefit from bedrooms in this build, so we'll do the boudoir. And yeah, we'll start making a circle here, and then we'll come back. We'll come in here and get my free gem. Test, but I didn't study. Everything all right, Jag? Oh, stream's lagging out on my end too. Hold on. Check, check. Are we good? Am I stable? I think we're stable. That's good. Probably just a little hiccup. I do not know how the secret tunnel works. I have tried to do the secret tunnel before, and it just didn't work. Am I stable? Most certainly not. Last time I picked the secret passage, it just dead-ended, even though I had a room of the color. I could do the aquarium. It would be a little bit of a waste, but they keep giving it to me. Or I could do a guest bedroom, and then I would need to go around and get that other room from the workshop. I mean, I'd have to do that regardless, but really don't want to waste the aquarium. I guess we'll do the guest bedroom. Get the 10 steps. Ooh, we got a compass. That's nice. And that's just the note about enjoying the game. So we have 70. Um, we'll keep pushing up because then we can retreat, and when we retreat, we can take advantage of the dining room. Locked. Never mind, we will be retreating now. I put all that effort into making it high security and powering off the things. I swear to God, if we waste this amazing run because I can't find any fucking keys. Oh, I missed a gem. Oh wait, no, I spread gems to the green rooms. That's right. Okay. Sledgehammer. Nice. Okay. So now this block is carved into a G. We've previously seen it carved into an A and an E. Stones cut by hand and letters rot. Do spell our secrets carved from thought. A message read is often lost. Among the bold words spoken soft, the note is read, the letter is not. So the stone is giving me like a note for like music. I did, hold on. No, sometimes the thing has given me a T and an S. Okay. But I can go ahead and do music sheet 6, 7, 8. Music sheet 8 says message. Means I've missed a whole lot of these. Can I combine anything? Shovel. Shovel plus compass. Dowsing rod. Interesting. Okay. Sure. Let's try it. What does a dowsing rod do for me? I mean, it's got to be better than the two parts, right? While drafting, dowsing rod points towards rooms that may contain more items today than usual. Okay. Interesting. I was just using the workshop again. You're holding on? Good. Alright, this can be a dead end. Alright, the cloister's going to have extra stuff, but I don't want to waste a 4-door room. A coin purse, that's new. Each time you collect 3 money, earn 1 money. Nice. Nice. And a die. You get 1 reroll. Alright. Unfortunately, that means we are down to this door here. I'm getting Discord messages. What do you mean? I'm not. The sound played. It shouldn't have. I didn't hear it. And I haven't gotten any messages. Hold on. I think there's something wrong with Discord and OBS right now because Drag was saying, it's not notifying it's not saying that I'm going into streamer mode for whatever reason. Hold on real quick. Let me see if I can if it like disabled streamer mode. Gift inventory. What? Content and social. Okay, there I heard a notification sound. Um, Connections? No. Voice and video? No. Streamer mode. There it is. Oh yeah, it just disabled streamer mode. There it is. Okay. Well, streamer mode is re-enabled, and I think while streamer mode is enabled, it mutes or suppresses notification sounds. I don't know why it chose to disable it. Hopefully that helps. Maybe it was the lag. I don't know. Well, the today and yesterday when I tried to stream, Drag said that he didn't see me like turn into streamer mode. So like he like missed the first like little bit because of that. Where was the box? I've gotten distracted and now I can't remember where the box was. There was a box somewhere that we might end up needing to hammer in order to get more keys. All right. So, unless it doesn't respawn, which is possible. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, this is a new picture. I haven't seen this one before. I don't see any information there, but... Right. I want to say if the broken handle doesn't respawn, that means there's just one and it will probably permanently attach. That seems to be the case. Okay. Excellent. It's a security door. The Bathroom has additional stuff. I don't really want to do the bathroom. It's probably worth losing 2 steps each time to... Ah, the running shoes. I've heard these are good. Occasionally save steps when traveling longer distances across the estate and grounds. Ah, okay. Thank you for shouting out, Mischief. Hi, Theo. Always shout out the homies. Alright, so we want something that's straight across so that theoretically we can get in again. We'll use the aquarium this time. But I don't need to go in there yet. Alright, it's saying the courtyard would be good here. I mean, automatically unlocked is nice. Or I could drop 3 gems and get the cloister. I don't think I need it, because the aquarium's going to open into that space. We're going to do the courtyard. That's no courtyard. Unfortunately, I can't dig these holes because I made a stick. Woohoo! Key to the secret garden? Neat. Green rooms do not cost gems to draft. But the lab has pointing at it, and lab is always useful. So we'll do the lab. Alright. Would have been nice to run my experiment a lot earlier. Free magnifying glass. There's the pictures that I couldn't find the other day. Experiment set up. For each bedroom after the second, when you draft a hallway from a hallway, or when you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, gain a key for every 2 hallways in the house. A letter will be delivered to the mailroom. Spread dirt on the driveway. Alright, I'm going to do, when we spend 2 or more gems, we get a key for every 2 hallways. Alright. Oh. Hi. Thank you, Metal Detector. Okay, we have many options here. I think we use the secret garden key. We've never been to the secret garden before. Oh ho ho! What have we here? We have dirt that I can't dig up. Lots and lots of dirt that I can't dig up. Oh, what was it? Metal detector. You were detecting metal. Aha. Okay. What does that do? I pointed an arrow. Okay. We have the same moon that we see on the 46th door. Oh. We want to have them all point towards the moon, obviously. Alright. Give me a sec. Round and round. There we go. Okay, this makes a lot more sense knowing that there's two of them. Alright. Ah, okay. So the last one is in the secret garden. So that's basically just a... Whoops. Return to normal size, Mivlia. Hello? There we go. Also, this really looks like it's something, but... Okay. I now have a way in. I wish I had a shovel. Love to dig up all this dirt. Okay, so now we know where all three of the levers are. We could do the veranda here. I would take 2 gems and we would get a key. Observatory would have... Oh! Her ladyship's chamber! The next time you enter the boudoir, gain 10 steps. The next time you enter the walk-in closet, gain 3 steps. Oh, well... I mean, we have to do her ladyship's chambers. There could be important information here. Does it never end in a spiral? Uzumaki. Nothing helpful there. Ah, just a key by the door. Nice. Big fucking heart. Ah, okay, now I understand. The telescope retroactively gives me all the other benefits. Okay. We got ourselves an upgrade disc. Don't think there's anything in this picture. Your ladyship's diary is locked. Okay. So I need a diary key. Interesting. Return to normal size. Taser SFX. Ah. Okay. Nope. Wait, I'm gonna try lockpicking it from the other angles then. Actually, no. Yeah, I'm gonna use a key here because I kind of want to get down to the... I don't really want to do the office. That's... Oh, this is worse. there it is. Okay. So, I don't know how this room works. The courtyard's always left unlocked? Yeah. I was just hoping to save a couple of steps. It's fine. Okay. So, this will connect to a non-blue room I can pick. What do we want to pick? We'll pick green, maybe? Or maybe red? We connect to the chapel that way? I don't know. Okay. There we go. Special cost bypassed. Ooh. Yes, please. Okay, so bad news, we don't get as many things here. Okay, so it does. I thought that what it would do would be teleport us, but what it actually does is it makes itself into just a straight hallway, and I pick what goes on the other side. I could have picked the aquarium though, so maybe I could have picked to teleport into the aquarium because it had a door open. I don't know. Ah, all right. So the elevator's controls are in the courtyard. That's one of the angels as well, but I cannot read what it says. Isn't this exciting? Yeah, it's exciting. Ah, if only I could lift my leg up a foot. Okay. Um, so this is now open on the left, right? Yeah, left. So if I can just connect these two rooms, then I can go down into the foundation. Do I backtrack to the dining room first? One. No, I don't have an easy way to do that. So I'll go back to the dining room later if I need to. Oh, it is a long ways away from anything. I have an upgrade disc? That's true. I'll make sure I do that when we go through the lab. Enter. What do we got? We are upgrading the closet. Hallway closet, 1 extra item if adjoined to the hallway. Bedroom closet, 2 extra items if adjoined to a bedroom. Or empty closet, nothing unless it's adjoined to a red room. None of these seem great, but I guess hallway closet is probably the best. Always tend to have the extra doors where I would feel okay sticking a closet on them. Ooh, banana. Thank God the metal detector detects the potassium in the banana. Oh, is there another thing too? Yeah. What are you detecting, metal detector? Is it in the next room? Oh, yeah. Alright. Oh, I would have needed to enter here to pop the dining room anyways. I always forget that. Alright. So I need something that kicks up, and then I need something that kicks right. I can do a passageway, and that'll give me a bunch of keys. Nice. Hey, alright, and then this is unlocked. Um, right, just for security, I'm going to open this door first, and we're going to, try to get rid of things that wouldn't be helpful. Possibly, find a pair of dice. I've got plenty. Um, do I want the garage? It says there's extra things there. Let's do the garage. Alright. Another thing. Three pack. Is that I'm pretty sure that we need the car keys at some point to open this door to get access to the Western Garden. Wait, boom. Okay. I think that's everything in here. Alright, everyone. Send me your powers. We need a room that opens to the right. The pool. I don't have a gem. I shouldn't have done the fucking... Ah. Ah. I shouldn't have done the garage. I played myself. Hi, Gremlin. I can come and unlock this. Yeah. I had so many gems throughout this run that I wasn't thinking about it. Alright, well. A couple of things we can still do. We can go ahead and go and open that door in security. Maybe we'll get something interesting. Maybe there will be a teleporting room. I doubt it. And we can go down and see the room where I'm sure we need the key. But maybe we'll unlock a permanent bonus of some sort. I don't have the gem for that. So I guess we're doing the terrace. Well, now we've got a gem. Why is there a boat? Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, let's go down and see that we don't have the key. Let's go. Now, I guess the question is this permanently lowered, or do I have to do it every day? There's a few things that are permanent, but not everything. Aha, there's an upgrade disc. So we did get at least an upgrade disc. Elevator button. The basement door is locked. Key does not fit. Yep, I need the specific basement key. Alright, let's go back up. Damn, I really played myself there. I really wasn't thinking. Alright, security's this way. Use this upgrade disc. We got 2 upgrade discs at least. Alright, upgrade the boudoir. No fun names. Boudoir, extra gem, boudoir, 2 dice, boudoir. I don't know if that's an apple that heals for 3 food or if that's 3 apples. But I think I'm going to take the dice. Rerolls are just really useful. Okay. Let's do a quick scan. Alright, I don't see anything else. Damn. I could go to the workshop and see if I can combine some more things, just so that I have an idea of what sorts of things can be combined. I know, like, you know, I really need to do the workshop, or I really need to not do the workshop. I can also step into the chapel and write down the angel descriptions real quick. So, one is the garden. 2 is the chef. 3 is the pitchfork. I'll put that. 4 is chimney sweep. Yeah, he's sleeping in his basket. He loves the basket now that he's figured it out after 6 months. He is cute. Okay, and 6 is the writer. Got that. Sorry everyone for my my screw up there. Yeah. Makes my running shoes activated. Oh hey, a banana. Alright, what else can be combined here? Lockpicks and metal detectors. Pick sound amplifier. Greater chance of picking high sensitivity locks. Okay. So that is worth it. If I don't want the bonus shit from the metal detector anymore. Sledgehammer and battery pack. But it needs a 3rd item. Oh, I think I've bugged it. Whoopsie. Let's try that again. Coin purse plus. The other things doesn't work. Magnifying plus these other things doesn't work. Okay. So an electric powered sledgehammer with one more thing does something, but I don't know why. Okay. Call it a day. That went for an hour, geez. Garden Manor, 8 green rooms. Save and continue. Day 14, 2 weeks in the manor. Alright, hallway. But at some point I'm going to pick up that broken lever because I'm pretty sure it's a permanent fixture. Observatory, parlor, storeroom. I think we want the parlor here. Let's do our daily logic puzzle. The gems are in a box that is actually blue. Blank. The gems are in a box with the word blue on it. Okay. So we don't know how to parse a blank box still. So one of these, we're going to assume one of these is true, one of these is false. So if this is true, the gems are in a box with the word blue on it. Yes. These both would qualify. And the white box would not. And if this was false, then the gems are in a box that is actually blue, then this could be the box that has it. Or if this is true, the gems are in a box that's actually blue, then this would have it. And this would be false, the gems are in a box with the word blue on it. This includes the word blue, so it's got to be the black box. Yay! I'm so smart. Do the den. There is a chest in here. We'll do the spare room. And then, if possible, we want this one to be a green room. Nope. Hallway closet, observatory, bedroom. We can do the observatory. Get my star bonus. Diamond Disminder and the twins. Okay. Breakfast Nook would point us in the wrong direction. We'll do the commissary. Don't have any money. That's okay. Gems, salt shakers, shovels, and keys. Ooh. Yeah, we can use our one key here. Oof. Not great. Okay. We'll do the billiard room, and then if we find security later, I can activate it. 13. 8 minus 2, or no, 8 times 2 is 16. 10 minus 2 is 8, divided by 4 is 2. 7 minus 3 is 4, times 5 is 20, divided by 2 is 10. good to know. I thought I would always get a key card, but it looks like there's sometimes other stuff in here. Need the money. It's a commissary, not a communisary. Yet more problems with capitalism. Right, this is a great place to put the passageway. Laboratory dead ends us. Weight room is going to use a lot of steps, so we'll do the pantry. Ooh, banana. There we go. We can use a key. That's fine. Now we can use the breakfast nook. Get my key back and have some bacon and eggs. Excuse me. Use the key again. The corridor would make this unlocked. All right. One extra item if drafted adjoined to a hallway. So I could get 3 items and have a dead end here. Let's do the secret passage and try to spawn something good. What do we do? Green? Feel like green is the answer here. It's locked. So we could have the courtyard, no, the courtyard. It is the courtyard. I see, because it's a courtyard that I've made into a corridor. I feel like the aquarium's better. 1, we don't have to pay for it. And 2, it counts as every room type in case I need something later. Alright, so we have an entrance to the left, which requires the secret garden. Okay. I'm going to take the walk-in closet here. Three coins, a key, a gem, the deposit box key. So I checked the mailroom and I did not see this in the mailroom, so it must be in the vault. Excuse me. All right. We have 7 money, so that's good. We are going to burn a lot of steps now. Yeah, just going all the way back to the passageway. Hopefully I'll get the dining room at some point and we'll get her like really nice meal. Okay, this way. I could blind fire the dark room unless I backtrack and find the utility box. Just realized unless I get multiple entrances to the antechamber, we're not going to have a way to get to the foundation. Okay, let's do the drawing room. Never actually see an always unlocked room next to the antechamber. Assume it wouldn't work. Yeah, because it's not locked in the same way. Ah, okay. Um, you know what? I'm going to do the courtyard here so that we have both directions available. Alright, we got a metal detector. That'll be nice. The garage. Or the chapel. I think we open the chapel, but we don't go through it yet. Yeah, West Wing Hall works. Make it the guest bedroom. Hop in here, get my 10 steps. The compass is not super useful at this point. This is a weird house. I think this one might already be borked. Her ladyship's chamber. Next time you enter the boudoir, gain 10. Next time you enter the walk-in closet, gain 3 gems. We do have the walk-in closet, but I don't think it's that great. We'll take the lab. There's a key. Experiment setup. Continue the experiment. Each time you find trash digging for each bedroom you draft after your second or immediately, gain 1 key for every 2 hallways permanently. Okay, I think we're just going to take the permanent allowance. Yay. If I could unlock both sides of the antechamber, that would be good. Or even if I can just unlock any 2, but I would need to find the secret garden, which means I need the secret garden key. The pool. Cannot use it. I'm just going to take the storeroom. Coin. Key. Gem. Yeah, this house is not great. Sure. Well, these all suck. So we'll throw the breaker box down. Turn on the power to the garage. Like, maybe I'll find the car keys again. Buy a shovel. Okay, well now I can draft the pool. I don't think it helps me though. I could get power to the laboratory and maybe that can get us some value out of today. Um, all right, I guess the walk-in closet or the regular closet. You get a die. You get the silver key. Showroom. It's the room we haven't done before, but unfortunately, I don't have the gems. Fine. Alright, here's a book we haven't read yet. The History of Orindia, 2nd edition. This book was reviewed and cleared for publication by the Fen Ari's Central Board of Education. It has been edited to conform to our department's standards, including the omission of sections deemed inaccurate or unsuitable for public dissemination. Herbert Sinclair, Mary Jones, Detective Bon Margle, Detective Bon Margle. Forward. Redacted. The name used to designate the realms of the Eastern Waters. Redacted is no longer redacted. Known to the average citizen, redacted. Of the elder generation, redacted. Redacted, we must. Redacted. Permit our leaders to enjoin us to abandon. Redacted our past. 1. Agera. Most historians mark the beginning of the First Era, often denoted as Agera, by the ascension of the first king Redacted, whose name, Oris, would later grace the burgeoning township in which he was crowned. Oris was known before his coronation as a prominent merchant lord of considerable means and affluence, whose sway in the region made him the ideal candidate for the unification of the surrounding provinces. Regrettably, history is not always forthcoming, and the surviving records of those bygone days are mostly limited to trade agreements and sales receipts. Nevertheless, we can deduce from these ledgers that Oris had but one aim: expansion. The territory spread forth from the heart of Oris, and by the end of the 1st century, the Redacted. A new kingdom was born, Redacted. 2. The Second Era. Wow, what a short history book to have so many redactions. It was the 4th king, Redacted, who split the vast domain into 3 equal shares, 3 realms for his 3 children. To the eldest he granted the fields and mountains of his great-grandfather, the middle province and heartspring of the kingdom. The eldest accepted the gift Redacted. To the youngest he bestowed upon him the realm of Arch Ares, the land of the northern storms, a wild and untamed expanse which at the time was not as developed but a good deal more vast than the elder brother's lot. And to the middle child, his only daughter, he gifted the southern region of Araja, Redacted, a land steeped in tradition, Redacted. Must be an SCP entry. The Third Era. As the Second Era drew to a close, the 3 sovereign realms had achieved a period of remarkable progress and prosperity. Each of the distinct regions, ruled by their respective sibling monarchs, had blossomed, cultivating the bountiful resources of their land and developing a unique character and culture that set them apart from one another. Despite those differences, the sibling monarchs managed to maintain friendly relations throughout their lives and were known for their cooperation in matters of trade and transportation. The succeeding generation of their heirs continued that tradition, and the Third Era was defined by redacted commerce between the 3 realms, further strengthening their bond and laying the foundation for the promise of prosperous and bright future. Redacted. The Fourth Era. As the kingdom Redacted entered the Fourth Era, a different kind of ruler took the reins of power. King Desilets III was a Redacted king who often was seen redacted drinking, Redacted, a sight that shocked not only the gentry and the court but the masses as well. Redacted. Baron Sinclair. Thank you so much for your cooperation with our department in this investigation. We know our presence is never convenient, especially for someone of your social status, so it means all the more that you are not only tolerant but also willing to aid our efforts in getting this business done as quickly as possible. We are returning, with this letter, the book you lent us, though I must confess it was not much help, as I had hoped. I'd heard that your library of rare and restricted books was quite extensive, and I was told by a reliable source that if a first edition and uncensored copy of the History of Ordinia could be found, it would likely be found within the Baron's own collections, but perhaps I was misinformed. Still, part of me thinks that you may have given me the censored copy as a jest, a taste, if you will, for the bureaucrat of their own medicine. If that is the case, then I say well done, fair play. Perhaps on my next visit we'll have a laugh about this after you've given me the actual manuscript. Until then, Detective Bon Margle, Redguard. But he took it out twice. Interesting. As King of Redacted, no one on the move. I put the paper back in the book so I can't see what's in the book. Ah, truly, we are his cleverest heir. Redacted Ving Castle and Court are overjoyed by this. Redacted were those that viewed it becoming of his redacted common folk. These redacted voices planted the seed redacted, which took root in redacted Grand City of Fen. Whoop. Ah, there we go. Hey, Haley, what's up? There we go. Dislitz was renowned as the king of Redacted. No one, when he made the decision to move Redacted, Ving Castle, and Court behind. The people were overjoyed by this choice, and Redacted were those that viewed the king's conduct to be unbecoming of his common folk. These redacted voices planted the seed redacted, which took root in Grand City of Fern. You're playing Dead by Daylight, and the Chaos mode is not. I'm sorry. Era of Ruin. After the passing of King Dislitz III, the fourth era came to an abrupt end. Thankfully, the king died redacted. On the very next day, the 6th of October, redacted Prince Learson of Fen declared himself the true monarch. This declaration was bolstered by a redacted number of supporters due to the fact that Dislitz IV shared redacted little of his virtues. I mean, it's very clear what's happening here. Dislitz III was actually beloved, and Prince Learson was a shithead, and they've redacted it to flip the script. I'm sorry, Haley. Well, yeah, sounds like you need a break from it. Do something else for a little bit. As the prospect of civil war seemed inevitable, the realm's regiments were hastily recalled uh, from the frontiers to stamp out and put an end to the Fensurrection. However, instead of restoring order, what ensued was a savage and merciless campaign against their own people. The gardens of Fen, once a center of splendor, were transformed into battlefield as the cries of the innocents echoed through the city streets stained in red. Pacification of Fen. The brutality of the pacification of Fen did not go unnoticed by neighbors. As sympathy for the city surged, allies came forward to lend support. Among them was the general of the Northern Regiment, who, sickened by the barbaric actions of the other battalions, joined forces with Prince Learson to form a formidable army. Together they leveraged their political influence and favors to persuade the nearby realm of Arch Ares and Nuance to join their cause. However, even with the tide turning in their favor, victory did not come easy. The War of the Fifth Era lasted 22 long years and saw buried one in every 3 men. Prince Learson himself added another number to the casualties. However, even in death, he had won. Oris had fallen, and with it, the realm. The black flags that had flown for 5 eras were burned, and in their place, red banners were hoisted in honor of the fallen of Fen. The few remaining members of the former royal family fled in fear of their lives to the south, forever exiled. And that's where we get the Prince of Red, keep your head in the book story. From a distance, you thought it said era of Bun. Yes, the era of Bunani. You have a 5 minute ban due to disconnecting. Well, yeah, that's good. Then, yeah, take your break. The current era. Today, the realms include inherited by the three, Fen Ares, Arch Ares, and Raja, once again stand united as allies. Though the distance between our peoples has grown, our connection to the land remains as strong as ever. The spruce and birch that span across our realms serve as a constant reminder that we share a common past. Redacted. For this, despite everything else, a land rich in history, a land of myth and wonder, a land that sprung forth the greatest empire the world has ever seen, the land of our fathers, our mothers, and our children. That's not a full sentence. For this is okay. Redacted and redacted. Okay, so yeah, there must be a first edition somewhere. Right. The locker room spreads keys throughout the house. I don't have a gem though. We will redraw. The servants' quarters, a key for every bedroom in the house. Don't have one. All right. Well, let's do the wine cellar. That'll give us some gems, and then maybe we can find something cool. I can dig up this. Got another key. That's nice. The wine cellar makes for a fine cellar. It's true. Okay, down and around. We got 4 more rooms. Lots of money. Unfortunately, we have not achieved much today. We got what? A permanent +1 to our allowance. Unlock this one. And a star. I mean, it's still possible that I could find the secret garden. Get the dining room. Chimkin. Was it a pine cellar? Alright, so I could get the coat check and get the broken lever, but that's not going to help us. I could go in the pump room and try to get power to the laboratory. Or is you starting to show a grin crossing the line, Cellar? Terrible. Alright, well. Do I take an immediate bonus, or do I... We'll take the bedroom, and then we'll see what this last room is. Maybe we'll find something cool. Ah, it's the boudoir. We'll just do the bunk room. Ooh, 2 banana. Hello, little hamster. Alright. Well, let's see if we can figure out the pump room to send power to the lab. Oh, wait, no. It's the boiler room that sends power. This moves water around. Might be a dumb joke, but it's mine, Cellar. Okay. So we could try to drain the pool. That wouldn't help us. We could send water to the greenhouse or the kitchen. We could drain the aquarium and kill all the fish. I don't think any of these things are helpful. Alright, I think we'll call it a day. Stately Inn, 5 bedrooms. Alright, let's see if we can do better this time. We'll do one more run before we wrap for the day. I'm trying to think of if there's any other things going on other than trying to get into the foundation basement right now that we should focus on. Wait, is this new? Ah, my allowance. Excuse me. Master Simon, good morning. It's come to my attention that you've been granted a daily allowance to use while on the estate. If it is convenient for you, I will leave the required sum here in the entrance hall each morning. If there's anything else you require, please do not hesitate to ask. Even though we have all been requested to remove ourselves from the premises during your stay, I can assure you that I am personally overseeing that the estate is at least operating at a baseline standard of service that I hope you will one day come to expect of us. Anne Babbage, house manager. Breakfast nook it is. Tea, bacon and eggs. Early passageway. Or I could just take the den. I think the den's probably sufficient. Let's see. Morning room puts us trapped in the corner, so we'll do security. As usual, we'll go ahead and set the security level to high and set offline mode to unlocked. And then we'll either find a key card or we'll place the utility box soon, hopefully. Would be great if this was the utility box. No. Let's do the lab. An early lab means we can get more juice out of our experiment. When you draft an archived floor plan, when you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, or when you draft a red room and lose 5 steps, letter to the mail room, 1 key, 1 gem, or 1 die selected randomly. Set your steps to 40. I guess we'll do, if we spend 2 gems, we get a random something. Not great, but it'll at least give us a little bit of back pay if we end up picking something like that. All right, pantry. Banana. Don't want us to dead end here quite this early, so we'll put the chapel here, but we won't go in the chapel yet. It's fine, seller. Don't encourage him. Okay. Office, hallway. I don't have the gems for the office. So yeah, we'll do the hallway. Conference room. Bedroom kicks up. We'll do the bedroom since it kicks up. But before we do the bedroom, we'll come back down into the entrance hall. And we will try to get some stuff going this direction. Corridor it is, I guess. You make prickles, it'll be a brine cellar, and if it was perfectly linear, it'd be a line cellar. You're so right. Alright. Here's the utility closet. Turn on the light to the garage, turn off the keycard entry system. We still haven't had a thing to interact with the bottom there, so that might be something at some point. 2 steps. Back to the mine cellar. Okay. Parlor, I guess. We need some gems. Oh! Just a die balancing there. Should have grabbed that first. That would have let us reroll. Oh. Let's get our Let's get our gems. Let's do our logic puzzle. A box next to this box. It is true. Both boxes next to this box contain gems. That's false, which means that this is false. A box next to this box contains gems, so the white box. If you eat there, it'll be a dine cellar. So true. Alright, conference room. Opens this up. We know that if we do any spreading, it'll come here. So we can put a dead end here. Her ladyship's chamber. Or do I do the morning room so that we have the guaranteed couple of gems tomorrow? Let's take her ladyship's chamber. I feel like this has a lot of potential. And we got a gem out of it, so that's good. Okay. Got the garage. One of these days, I'll get the garage and I will get the car keys, and then they'll regret it. Then we'll have them. Swing hall. Let's go up first. Commissary, coat check, hallway closet. Okay, so we could dead end here and get 3 items. I feel like that's okay. Get it out of the pool. Sleeping mask. Compass. And compass. And compass. Alright. We can put the pool here. That gets us a lot of options. Or we can do the dining hall. Oof. I'm gonna take the dining hall, I think. Right. Then this can be a dead end, but preferably we'll kick off to the left. Oh, it needs a key. I'm going to wait. Huh. Put the kitchen next to the dining room? What a concept. Real quick, is the angel chef depicted anywhere in here? Not that I see. Alright. Library, commissary. We'll do the library. Yeah, alright. The pump system user manual. Alright. So we're going to need to go back through the chapel. See? There we go. Should I go ahead and burn my money? Nah, we'll hold on to it. I can afford the chapel tax, I think. I swear though, if we get dead ended this early because I'm out of keys again, I need a permanent source of keys. Got some free gems. I've got a free coin. Give me keys. All right. Drawing room's pretty great. We can make sure we get a connection to the foundation. Nope, it's locked. So we could take the storeroom. We would get the key we would need, but we'd be locked out. I think we're going to take the boudoir here and hope that we pull something with a key. Nice. It won't be the garage, but... Alright, the secret passage just isn't going to work here. The courtyard doesn't help. Redraw. Alright, here we go. Storeroom. Perfect. Coin. Key. Gem. And then we can unlock this door. And we have so many rerolls, we will guaranteed be able to connect to the foundation. Oof. Alright. Regular redraw. I think the gymnasium might be the way to go. Unfortunately, we'll be losing out on a room there. I'd really like something that's open in all directions. I'll do another redraw. Nope, that's terrible. Well, alright, we're missing out on one room. Let's hope that the billiards room connects up. So, I guess we need to play the math game. 20. I wish this cyan was a little brighter. 16 divided by 2 is 8. 13 plus 2 is 15 divided by 3 is 5. Oh boy. Alright. 12. Minus 11 is 1. Times 1 is 1. Times 4 is 4. Times 2 is 8. Divided by 4 is 2. Got the silver key. Okay. Would have been nice to have before. Okay. Well. Commissary, I guess. What can I buy for 5? Nothing good. Alright, well, I guess we're doing the dark room because I can't progress otherwise. Ah, good news is that this is unlocked. Be that, whatever. East Wing Hall, excellent. Alright. No, I don't want to use my special key here. I would rather use my special key here. If I had to. Office can spread money. I'd rather not spend 2 gems here, though. Wait, what's my experiment? Yeah, I know. I don't remember what my experiment is. I think it was on spending 2 gems, I get a random thing. So let's do the office after all. Experiment successful. I think I got a gem back. Right. We found this safe before. I feel like this is the answer. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, which is open. Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Baron, Herrings of the Major. And then the other note is that's broken. This doesn't give us anything extra. Spread gold. Okay. So we have a safe here. I don't know what the code is to unlock it. Our only hint is probably this here, which is March of the Count. Like March is the third, so it could be 03, but then I don't know of the count. I don't know what that's supposed to be. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 15, 14, 15. 315 or 0315. Try it. 0315. No. 315. No. Yeah, I have no idea. Alright. Special key. Silver key. You do not know the answer to this one? The Great Hall is nice, because it could get us an entrance to the antechamber. But I don't have the keys. I think Great Hall actually dead ends us, because we don't have any more keys. We need a key here, we need a key here. So I guess we'll spend a gem and do the aquarium. Alright, we have one key now. That takes a key. Ah, the master bedroom. That's new, but it does dead end us. What's the east opened by? That's opened by the Great Hall. Okay. Do I think that this is salvageable? Do I think that I could draft the Great Hall and unlock the right door? I'd need a lot of keys. I think I'm going to draft the master bedroom just so that we can add it to the list. Get any information that's in here. Aha! Morajai box, fun for the family. Morajai boxes were a popular fad in the early 30s among both the peerage and common crowds. These small mechanical puzzle boxes originated on the island Morajai as a children's game, but quickly gained popularity among seafarers who valued the compact boxes as both lock boxes and entertainment on long voyages. Over time, the boxes spread from port to port and eventually found their way into the homes and hearts of every realm. A traditional Morajai box is distinguished by a lid featuring a 3x3 grid of white and gray tiles. Each white tile can be pressed like a button, which will change the color of that tile and the surrounding squares. The goal of each box is to find a way to make all four corner tiles into white squares. These simple rules evolved as the game spread across the world. Regional variations include new colors and mechanics, offering greater challenge and local flavor. While the fad may have ended, Morajai boxes still make for a memorable gift for both collectors and puzzle enthusiasts. Okay. That's all off. Oh, and that just, well, I just bricked it. I don't get a retry. Oh, it's the Red Prince. To my encouraging uncle who opened many doors for me. Ever grateful, Mary. And then there's something I can't read. I don't have a magnifying glass. My brain is just so programmed to make them all the same color that I boinked it. Simon, I never intended to finish writing this letter, but now you must know that... Oh, he's dead. The controls for the Foundation elevator are located behind the Foundation wall. Elevator controls, elevator. This means the controls can only be accessed by another room adjacent to the Foundation. Unclear if this is a security feature or a flaw. Please advise. Okay, so we have an alternative way to get the elevator controls. Maybe it wasn't the courtyard last time. Maybe it was that we had the courtyard have an open door into the Foundation. I cannot remember the shape that it took. All right, so that's a solid hint for the future that it's not the courtyard, or it wasn't the courtyard. No, it was the courtyard. It's just that we need an open door into the back of the Foundation, which does mean that this run is bricked regardless. Unfortunately, I fucked the box. I have a couple of keys now, so I guess let's see if we can get some additional information. I'm just going to draft rooms that I don't have, if possible. How many rooms am I still missing? 4, 7, 8, 11, 15, 16, 19, 20, 23, 28, 30. Missing quite a few. Missing one type of bedroom. Missing one type of hallway. Missing one type of green room. Missing 4 shops. I know what one of them is. We've gotten all the red rooms. Okay, well, there's our other key. The locksmith? Well, okay. Do the archives. Oh good, a security door. Do the wine cellar to get some gems, I guess. Since a lot of the weird rooms require gems. Have a shovel? No. Why not? Let's do the rumpus room so that our good friend can once again give us a view of the future. Hey, buddy.
As it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. find yourself face to face with the great Alzara,
Hey, Alzara.
and I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
That'd be great.
Yes, the fog is clearing. I see a shadow in the doorway. Silent footsteps in the hallways. An unlatched gate you did not open. A missing item you did not take. I see a young boy watched from afar. A young boy who once was brave, but now afraid. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara.
So I'm being monitored.
Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Okay. I'm being monitored and they have something that I need. Okay. We got that going for us at least. Locked. And that's locked, and that's locked. Okay. You know what? I feel like continuing, so I'm going to call it a day, and we're going to do one more day. I love the skunkus room. It's true. Skunks. Impressive manner. Okay. I was going to say this one's quite a mess. Now, the question is, did that dialogue unlock that gate for me? No. The great Alzarlia. It's me. My allowance of 1 coin. A permanent allowance increase would be nice. Alright, hallway. I really need more keys. Like, need a permanent key upgrade. Oh, there's the locksmith. Something different from a regular small Mivlian. No, not small. Normal size. Um. To the pantry, I think. Orange. But then. Um. Alright, we'll open the chapel. I'm gonna backtrack. Excuse me. Could have taken the double key nick, but no, I had to take the breakfast one. The breakfast one's really good though. It gives me 10 steps and it gives me access to the morning room, which gives me 2 gems now and 2 gems later. Like, yeah, I'm hurting for keys, but I think it's better still to be having the additional bonuses. All right, let's get this parlor game out of the way. The other 2 boxes are empty. The other two boxes are blue. That's a lie. The other two boxes are true. That's a lie. But this has to be true. I don't think the corridor helps much here, so we'll do the storeroom. It's a coin, key, and a gem. Alright, spare room. We need something that kicks us up. Kitchen, bedroom, hallway, closet. Itchy. Sure, we can get the kitchen out of the pool. Anything else kicking around? See, there's a little river out there. Well, alright, West Wing Hall. The game's taunting me. The game's like, oh, you want the locksmith? You want the locksmith? And he keeps putting it at shitty places. Alright, we'll do the corridor here. I don't want the garage unless I can get the car keys. Alright, we've got another star. Yabbin. Farmer's apple. Apples are extra delicious today. Commissary goes down, so we'll do bedroom. Free key. Now, I've got a lot of keys this time, but now my worry is that we're not getting very many doors. Alright, the drawing room. That's great. Drawing room's awesome. Yep, we'll use one of our keys. Library. Seems like a good solid bet. We needed to open into the back of the foundation. Let's see. Let's redraw. Morning room, excellent. I'm quite happy to take the morning room. Love the morning room. Using another key. Oh boy. I'm going to place the garage here. Oh, I've missed this all these times. This is probably what the power goes to. God damn it. Okay. So maybe the power will open the door. Oh. We have the car keys. Can I do something with them? A drop-off address is 14227 Sandy Heights, a small garage on the south edge of Trinsdale. The goods are already secure and in the trunk, so just unload and get back here before noon. I've seen Sinclair's schedule, and I don't think he'll be requesting the car today, but you never know when the cat will want to get some air. Tomorrow will likely be the last delivery, and I believe Denny already has payment ready. Okay. Trunk. Upgrade disc. Yo, okay. Alright. So that's been figured out. So we no longer need the keys to the car. Power must actually be what opens the door, though. So we want to draft the utility box soon, if we can. And obviously a computer room would be nice. EPCW Pump System User Manual. Gene Ribbon, Paul Withers, Simon P. Jones. The EPCW pump system is engineered specifically for the luxury requirements of today's indoor, in-ground swimming pool and spa. The EPCW system is also expandable, allowing you to use multiple pumps, tanks, and aquatic house features in an aquarium, a fountain, or good old-fashioned swimming pool. Water level indicators, source labels, selection buttons. Whether you're using a single tank system or an array of pumps, Water Control Panel serves as a central hub for your EPCW system. The panel is fitted with a number of buttons equal to your own home's needs, one button for each different water source. Function is simple. Press a button, select the water source you would like to adjust. For example, if you wish to drain or fill your pool, simply press the button labeled Pool. Regardless of the number of pumps or water sources being used, water can only be adjusted from a source if its corresponding button is selected. After you have selected a source using the water control panel, the next step is to set the pump associated with that source to pump either in or out. This will initiate water flow to or from one of your supply tanks. To the tank is back to the selected source. Pump lever controls water flow direction. Right. Yeah. Up to the tank, down to the source. Pump may be connected to more than one tank, allowing you to store and retrieve even more water, recommended for cleaning larger Olympic-sized pools. In these cases, the tank pump can be used to change by a flip of a switch. Oops. Quick start guide. Use water control panel to select water source. Use pump lever to set water flow direction. Okay. Indicating the room in which Miblia streams. Ah, I see. Hate how randomly this chat box loses focus, making you press space to pause the stream or M to mute. Yeah, that's annoying. Alright. So, ideally, we want something that is open on the right. Bookshop? That's new. We've not seen that before. Alright, the aquarium. So this means that this is open. Okay. I only needed to do it once, so I don't need to do it again. Alright. I wish it was a little more clear which things were and were not permanent. Okay. I know it dead ends us, but I'm going to do the utility closet so that we can open the garage. But upgrade disc. Did any of those rooms have a computer? Also, we still have the chapel. We still have 2 doors off the chapel. So, we're not, like, dead. I walked straight past the shovel? Where? In the aquarium? Oh, you're right. Hey! And no consequences for my action. I'd immediately dig up a turnip. Garage. So I'm hoping that this opens the door and that's how we unlock the east. If it's not, then we get something at least. Yeah. Excellent. I don't know why I keep saying east. This is clearly the west. Okay. So it does do its own thing. It kind of blocks off. Oh, but there is a path there. Okay. Do I follow? Road of path. Let's do the road first. That ends in a gate, which I'm sure is going to be locked. But this is basically, you know, oh, the car can leave the house. I just dipped past it multiple times. That sounds about right. All right. We'll explore a little bit more in a minute, but I think right now our solution is... I couldn't reach through the big open bit. Alright, Westgate's permanently been unlocked. Trying to make sure I don't miss anything. This fence needs repaired. That's a safety issue. Oh, interesting. Okay. Revy! Hi, Revy. You think you opened the gate another way? Interesting. Maybe you're misremembering? Well, the shelter seems like a thing we would do on future days. Although it does have multiple stairs in it, so maybe there is something interesting down there. Schoolhouse adds 8 classrooms to today's draft pool. I have no idea if classrooms are good or bad, or if there's 8 different ones. And the trading post, items for trade. This is a hard one. This is a hard one. Well, the good news is that this is open now, so we can come here and draft a room every single day. I'm going to go... trading post. Dynamite, a little too dangerous to pick up. Oh, we have another one of these boxes. Okay, this one's got some additional rules because it's got different colors. So let's look around and see if there's a document first. Select an item to trade. I'll trade my car keys. For a compass? Sure. Compass for a coupon book. Shovel for a coin purse. Upgrade disc for the hall pass. I assume the hall pass helps me with the classrooms. I'll trade my compass for a coupon book. Sure. Coupon book for the compass. Okay. Interesting to see how people discover stuff in different orders. Another one, you only ever saw this one? Yeah. I don't know if you want spoilers or not. I could tell you where we saw the other one, but it would be a spoiler. Okay, I'm going to assume that for this one we want 4 purple corners. Okay, then no? Yeah, okay, I'll wait. Really funky and open-ended game? Yeah. Yeah, we've got the chapel. We've got 2 inside doors. All right, yellow does nothing. Blank does nothing. Okay, I can move them. I can move them up. That makes it go down. Okay. So this just rotates them. Aha! I see. Okay, yeah, I think that I've failed this one. Because I would want yellow, 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 yellow. Okay, well, we can try it again another time. Yeah, it's hard to gauge how far someone is. Very true. Okay, so we can try that again another day. Faster to get back to the chapel by going in through the front. Kind of expected another fire doodle to be out here, but didn't find one. Maybe one will be in the basement, and then we would need one more. Okay. Do I want to go to the kitchen first? No, that's fine. We can lose some coins to the chapel. We do want to open both doors. Let's open this one first. Anything that kicks up would be good. Unfortunately, no. We've got a dead end. We'll stick in the bunk because I don't actually want to go in there. Seems like I've discovered a lot for 16 days in. Yeah, I'm not great at puzzle games, but I am good at deck builders and drafting games, so I have that going for me. Okay, well, we got some really terrible drafts off of this. Do the courtyard. Thank you, metal detector. Turnip. You also get pretty far per day? Yeah. Unfortunately, this means that the upgrade disc I got out of the trunk of the car is unusable. I would have drafted differently here if I knew I didn't need to open the foundation every day. You do not know what this means by BH? I mean, maybe we'll hold on to it. Running shoes, and a key card and a gem. That would be nice. Never mind, too late. Right, I now have the outer room. I have one more permanent addition to unlock, presumably by going through the basement. Coat check could have been a solution, possibly. Really? Oh, I could have stored the upgrade disc. I would have lost the broken lever. Oh, that's my allowance. Okay. And we've got one letter. I assume there's going to be one in her ladyship's diary. Okay. Well, we made some good progress. Ordinary villa. Yeah. Got it on the west side. Interesting. You suspected you could only be drafted east. Ah. I think as long as you've had bacon and eggs, it can appear on either side. It is a green room, though, and I think the majority of green rooms need to be left or right. Alright, save and quit. I kind of want to keep playing, but I gotta make dinner. Alright. Well, more progress to be made. Possibly tomorrow, but most likely not until whoops, no, that's not what I want to do. There we go. Not until Thursday. We'll see. We will see. I hope you all had a fantastic day. Yeah, thanks, Gremlin. I still haven't made my social media thing on Firebot yet, but let's see if I even want to raid anyone, because I've been streaming later and there's fewer people that I know on. Oh, Darkness Dragoon's streaming. Well, we should definitely raid them. Anyone else? Nah, yeah. Okay, if you guys wouldn't mind sticking around for just a moment longer, we'll go ahead and raid into Darkness Dragoon. Here we go. Copy, paste. Looks like they're doing Sniper Elite 5. I have no idea if that's a first-person shooter or a tactics game. Sorry, Jag. Another time. Another time. It's now recommending to me, like, everyone who's playing Blueprints. No, I don't want that. I want to raid the person that I know who is my friend. Okay. I'll see you guys tomorrow or Thursday for more of this. Take care, everyone. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye.